Whopper, 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 quagsire, whopper, whopper. Yeah. To be fair, I'm a bit, I don't know. Quack. Quack, quack, quack. um... I'm just, I don't know even how to say this. Man, I'm dead. Let's wait a little bit for people to come in and... and then we will work on some more things. But yeah, actually, this is, I don't really know. Like, to be fair, I'm a bit... Hi Blaze, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope your ride is going. Welcome back, welcome back. I am a bit, I don't even have a word for it. But yeah, we are going to start drawing really soon. So you're going to draw Pokemon as a human? Yes, yes. Generally, we're going to randomize a Pokemon. I have a tool. You're going to see it popping up in the chat, actually, when I'm going to randomize it. So generally, the Pokemon that's going to be randomized is going to actually be drawn as a human. I'm going to show some of the previous character designs that we've done this way, and yeah. Hi Smokestay, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope Ryan has going. I believe this is the first NC round, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? So yeah. Okay, without any further ado, here we are. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, cool. So basically, we've done Umbreon. This is our Umbreon that we've done. This is some sort of ninja. So generally you can see already what's the deal with it. I'm just going to take some kind of, so to say, parts of the design, or rather I'm going to look at the entirety of the design, and I'm just going to like transfer that into the character design. So generally when I looked at the Umbreon, I had like kind of Ronin vibe, so you know, something like this. Chatot that we've done actually on the very last stream, the one before. Yeah, some sort of like punk rock guy. And Lilip, this biker kind of character, because like the bell-shaped face actually really reminded me of the like a biker helmet. So yeah, this is more or less how's that going. So let's randomize the Pokemon. And it's a Whipping Bell, okay. So let me get on the Pokédex and get the Whipping Bell. We've done already Whipping Bell before. But not the way, not this way actually. Let me make it bigger. So generally I'm going to look, isn't Whipping Bell already done? Oh, okay, yeah, exactly, that's the thing, right? So I don't know if we should count Whipping Bell actually. But yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, let's keep it like this then. Okay. Also, hi Zaga. Welcome back. Ouch. My back hurts a lot. So yeah, probably I'm going to make it once more. Maybe like Gyaru kind of character. It's really difficult to look at it and not to think about like something lewd. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Come on, it's not my fault. Yes, it is. Man. No, it's not. Alright. Let's be. Probably. Alright. I never seen anything weird into it. I'm drawing elves right now. Ooh. Actually, last time we've done Whipping Bell, it was actually an elf druid. Like an apprentice. Or rather like a character that, or rather like a druid that was already like added, but it was like the very first kind of thing. So yeah. Yo, yeah, I guess we can redo the design and kind of go about it again, because like the ears, right? The leaves are kind of like the ears. That was like a very short, you know, thingy. Okay. It looks more like to a fish to me. Damn. With the googly eyes. I started watching Delicious and Dungeon recently, and it kicked off my fantasy phase again. Could do a planty mermaid. Yeah, that's also a possibility. Let me think. Let me think. It's difficult to come up with something when you can't really imagine. I start watching. Yeah, Delicious and Dungeon is actually on my anime list, time to watch too. I have so many different anime on there. It's abysmal. Wait, is it? Delicious and Dungeon. What the fuck? It's not on the thing. Wait. Delicious and Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon. Okay. Delicious in Dungeon. Dungeon Meshi. Yeah, it's not even added. Okay, plan to watch. I really wanted to watch it. I have, let me tell you how many anime on my plan to watch. 110. And to be fair, I would love to watch some more anime. I have to look into things. Probably Fate Stay Night. I mean, yeah, Fate Stay Night. I see ReZero also, so I'm not sure about that one. There's so many different anime actually. What was that old anime, Owari no Seraph, that actually had some others? It's really good so far. Or a monk with the forehead tattoo and the weird bald plus ponytail style high. Golly. Try Steins Gate. Let me add it to... Also, I hate how... Wait. There we go. Plan to watch, add. And there's Steins Gate 0. Whatever. And there are some movies and shit. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna watch these, okay. 112, let's go. By the way, I still have Ergo Proxy and One Piece to catch up to. It can be a lot more confusing than Ergo Proxy. I like such anime, like Durarara also. Durarara is also really, you know... it's also really confusing. Because first, every imagine that whole season of Durarara is like span of 3 days. But every single episode shows like perspective of every single person during that day. My favorite anime is Children of the Whales. Haven't heard about that one at all, to be fair. Well, yeah, I'm watching Ergo Proxy now. Haven't really touched it. Also, my whole day that I've planned went into the ditches. It's so good, the story, the world building, the character, I adore all of it. I sing. I might also look into it. Children of Whales. Kujira no kora wa soju ni utau. 113, let's go. Bruh. I also want to watch the other Steins Gate series is between the last 2 episodes of the first series. The movies and Zero are irrelevant spin-offs, which break the whole build-up logic of everything I see. Sadly, it's only 12 episodes, it probably will never get a second season, I see. I mean, you never know. Like, here's the thing. So generally there's anime, High School DxD, probably you've heard about it. So basically it got a brand new season after like what, 5 years, something like that. Season 5. Yeah. On May 7th, 2024, the 5th season has been confirmed too. And there's already a... I don't think there's a release date. So it's like... yeah... It's like an ecchi anime, but it has really good... it has really good lore, so to say. So like, if you would hear someone describing the story to you, you would think like it's a really badass shonen anime. But if you start watching High School DxD, you actually get blasted with like the sheer amount of boob content that this anime actually has. Like, this is the only story that I thought like, if someone would rewrite it to make it like actual like seinen or shonen, something like that, with like styles of life or romance kind of deal, right? To keep everything inspired, but actually make it like the pure shonen or pure seinen, the story would be really fantastic. Like it would beat a lot of new anime that is coming up right now. But unfortunately, the author took this idea and went into like full-on ecchi. I hate the fact that the possibilities that the story gives has been wasted on something like this. But so yeah, generally does that. I still have like contempt because I've been watching every single episode, and during the episode I was writing down everything, like top to bottom, like the entire like pass through of the series, all the characters, etc, etc, etc. So I want to actually rewrite it and remake this in a form of a manga, make like a spin-off that would be actually like the anime that could be this, and this story could be possibly. Also, Arcane and Edge Runners are really good too, and they are relatively short. Like, honestly, do it. Yeah, for sure I'm going to. Though, I don't think writing streams are going to be good, because when I'm writing, I need more focus. So probably it would be like, oh, let's design the character, let's design this character, yada yada yada. So we are going to make, for example, streams when I'm going to draw characters, and for example when I'm going to, you know, do other things. I would recommend Attack on Titan too, but with your pace it would take years to finish it. Shut up. Hi Gavin, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it has going. I believe this is the first thing you see around, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? But yeah, I mean, I know the entire story of Attack on Titan, like top to bottom. I've been up to date with manga, so I've seen the end of anime before the anime even ended. I've heard that ending was kind of different. They've added something to the end, at least that's what I've heard. Because the manga like got totally obliterated. It was like from Hi Jay managed to throw my costume of 3 floors. I like the end, yeah. I do have it. I don't think I have it, but I do want to watch it, actually. Like, I want to watch My Hero Academia, right? All these seasons. I want to watch Attack on Titan all the seasons, and Ergo Proxy, Bonen no Zamdo, plus some other like seasonal anime, and I'm 100% sure that I'll be able to catch up to One Piece really quickly if I will just sit down and start watching it. But recently I haven't really done much, and this is my issue. Like, I haven't really sat down and started drawing. Like, today I woke up at 12. I've slept through my alarm clock once again, god damn it. It's so painful because I've planned so much for today. I wanted to wake up at 9. I wanted to learn C# for until like 11 or 12, something like that. Then I wanted to sit down, relax a little bit, maybe draw something, like for example do some concept art or something else, right? Then I wanted to stream MC for 1 hour. I've turned out to stream it for over an hour, like almost 2 hours actually, like hour and 40 minutes, so that sucks. Then I've ate a little bit, I fell asleep, woke up almost at 17, so I had to do other stuff, so yeah. Big mood, I make myself draw every few days, cause otherwise I won't draw for months. I mean, I'm still drawing every day, it's just I have the issue where actually my like full plan of the day gets broken throughout everything actually. So I don't know, tomorrow I will try to keep up at my plan and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. What to do, am I right? So yeah, and I still want to, I still have in mind, like, trying to work things up with the High School DxD rewriting series. At least, you know, for example, then I could make streams where I'm working on the panels, for example, or the covers, etc., right? But the story would be, maybe start out with thumbnailing ideas. I mean, I have to sit down and rewrite the story. I have like crap ton of other things, so I have to like plan things out, like, you know, split things into arcs, yada yada yada. So like, you have sagas, arcs, there's a lot of things, right? So you want to like split everything into their own like contents, like table of contents, so you would know where one part finishes and another part starts, because this will help you actually keep everything in check. Then you want to start actually thumbnailing the story, right? So you want to, for each like chapter, you want to keep in mind what the length of the chapter is going to be. So like, you want to start planning things out, like how long the chapter is going to be, right? Yada yada yada. So you want to keep in mind, like, okay, so my chapters are going to be like 14 pages long, so I have to split this entire like story into so many chapters that it would contain, that the chapter wouldn't like overfill with too many pages, right? Because of course I can just sit down and start making the pages one after another without splitting anything really. But then, you know, you have to, when you are making things by chapters, you have to know how to make the cliffhanger, right? On every single chapter, because otherwise, like, oh, it looks like finished, so whatever. Why not rather make something they won't sue you over? You know, spin-off and general like content of it's very difficult. It's very difficult topic to talk about, because on the internet you have crap ton of spin-offs. I'm not saying that I'm going to release it, I'm not saying that I'm going to make everything to earn on it, so it's like I'm just making a free spin-off because I want to see how the story is going to go. So generally, like, okay, they can write, listen, we don't like what you're doing, and then I'm just showing them evidence that, hey, but I'm not taking everything. If you want, feel free to take what I'm working on, and you can even release it under your own name. I don't care, I just want to see the story like from this perspective, like with this kind of like story flowing. Like for example, you have someone making One Punch Man on the webtoons, right? So you have like two different stories, you have original One Punch Man and the webtoons One Punch Man. Because Webtoons One Punch Man is the original one, but some sort of like Japanese mangaka actually took that webtoon and started releasing that manga under their thing. You should see what Nintendo does, for example. They are just giving people quite often cease and desist. It's not like they are suing everyone right off the bat. Quite often, like for example with Pixelmons, right? This Minecraft mod to get Pokemons. Fuck. So generally, like, they've walked up to them. Hey, we really don't like what you're doing. Here's the cease and desist letter, and if you won't delete this thing and stop working on it, we are going to ruin your life financially. So it's literally what Nintendo is doing with every single thing. So literally, okay, I can do that, and if I'm going to fucking Robitussin commercial. Yeah. So generally, like, I've read about this, and with what I want to do, you had that too? No. Nah, like, I'm streaming so I don't get advertisements on my own stream, but I hate the fact that sometimes I'm getting that too. Good, it was awful, it was on TV. Hi Matt, glad to be here, how are you? Hope everything's going. Welcome back. So yeah, it's like, I've read a bit about this, and I don't see ads on Twitch using Brave. Yeah, same, I'm using Brave too. You know what I'm really infuriated about? To be fair, I think I'm going to go to my IT department when I'm going to have morning shifts again, and I'm going to literally just go... So generally, I want to like ask the IT to download Brave. Generally, you already do this Pokemon, yeah. It's like totally different, you know, output. So I'm like run like something else. Like before, I wanted to keep everything in like fantasy mind. Yeah, but now it's like I just draw random characters, that's it, just to, you know, keep things up. Hi RX, glad to have you here, how are you? Hope it has going. Welcome back. So yeah, like I've read a little bit about what I want to do with this like rewriting series, and generally it would be really difficult for them to make any lawsuit about this, because theoretically what I'm about to do for it is not going to be in any shape or form breaking a law, if that makes sense. So yeah, also again, like in Japan there was like random dude that just took it would count as fan fiction technically, yeah, exactly, and literally it's like fan fiction. Right, so it's whatever. Because again, I'm not going to earn on it mostly, so it's like, which is the most important thing, is just a fact of making a story differently. After all, like, you know, like the main idea was to actually make the entire story based on the anime, and like after catching up to the anime with the entire story, I had in mind to like send the webtoons page through the email to the original author. Showing to him the works. Can I send on Discord photo of my copied comics? Yeah, sure. Let's get to the drawing. Okay. So let's get to drawing. Career change stuff. Huh? Nah, I'm not changing anything with my career. I don't have any career yet. But actually, this might be the very first step to start making comic books, because like it would be like test thing to actually first train my comic book drawing a bit better, because you're drawing comic books differently than normally. Working up my style even better, this time on the actual comic book, and my writing skills for the comic book. This comic book is in Polish. I'm Polish, so I don't mind. You can send it to me in the DMs if you don't want to like share things. That sounds it's gonna be fun drawing them, yeah. It's just going to be for fun. And I think I want to keep like this in, I don't have Instagram. You don't need Instagram to send me things in the private message on the Discord. Oh, the pixels. The pixels? Huh? Are the pixels back? Hey, that's nice. That's nice. You're doing good, Matt. You're doing good. I don't see pixels. Yeah. Sometimes Twitch is having issue with the multi-streaming. So Twitch is like second party, and YouTube is primary, so YouTube is getting better bitrate than Twitch, so that's why Twitch sometimes can actually have issues with the pixelating. Yeah. I reacted to the photo. Oh, gotcha. Fuck. Wait. There we go. I see. Fuck, those are too big eyes. But I'm pretty sure all of us are seeing pixels. That also makes sense why I can't see everyone in chattel. I thought my YouTube was broken. Yeah. So generally, next to the nicknames, you see like icons where they are currently. Nice. Yep. Zega actually done a huge job with the chat. Especially with the random Pokemon. Fuck, I hate it. I don't like those huge, like, old anime-styled eyes. It creeps me out, kinda. My dog is snoring so loudly. My dog also snores a lot. Though the hardest part was finding a website with all the Pokemon pictures. Damn. I mean, there's Pokemon Pokédex, actually. Like the official site. But I believe they have like a protection thingy. Sleeps with her snout pointed down on the couch, which caused her to snore. Aww. I remember my dog once like, yeah, but they don't have named images, links are scrambled, I see. It's so cute because it caused her snout and forehead to wrinkle. I see. My doggo once like fell asleep with like head in my lap, kind of, right? So he had his snout like kinda like pushed into my knees, and every time he was like snoring, he was like making I love my dog, really. Yeah. But he woke up really quickly because I started laughing. What type of dog do you have? He's a mixed bred fox terrier with a Labrador. He cute because he looks like a Labrador with the bird mustache. What is a mix of terrier and lab? Yeah. Cute, mine's a Sharpei red-nosed pit mix. I see. I kinda prefer this eye over this eye. She's wrinkles and has very cute triangle ears, so she's just so squishy. Cute. Didn't know they existed. What, the fox terrier and lab mixes? I mean, you never know. She's also kind of a brat. I see, I see. If you don't give her enough attention, she'll steal things and try to take them outside. Oh no, dog with a tantrum. Oh my. My dog, when he wants attention, he just walks up and squeezes his head into your knees. Like, no matter where you are. You can, like, literally stand next to, like, you know, like, you stand in the kitchen and cook, right? He's going to sit down and look at you. And when you turn yourself towards him, he's going to get up, walk up, and squeeze his head into your knees. She also likes to lay on people's shoulders or sleep behind people sitting on the couches. I see. My doggo is, I guess, like a terrier size, to be fair. The only issue, she's like 50 pounds. How many is that in kilograms? No clue, lol, give me a second. Sorry, I'm European. Around 20. Meh. Not that... Not really that much. $22.68 kilos. Not really that heavy. It's not a bad weight, but I don't personally want 50 pounds of wrinkles on my neck. Oh, come on. Get a dog hug. Why those eyes now are looking like that Hunter x Hunter character? What was it? Kurapika? I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter in years. I remember 2012 when Hunter x Hunter 2012 was getting released. Dev, back so soon? Yeah, I've thought you... I've started to stream at 2 PM, the previous one, and another is at 7 PM. Like, sometimes I'm doing 2 streams, and this is the usual time. I'm actually streaming, all in Central European time. So now it's like evening for me. Early evening, actually. Kisses. Wait, let me get on Pinterest real quick. Why did Whipping Bell suddenly remind me of the Scream the painting? Kisses. It's late morning where I am. I'm still drinking my coffee. I see. Quite often when I'm after my morning shift, you can catch me drinking a coffee at similar time. Oh, you have a Pinterest? Yeah, it's like a, you know, like a IRL name one, but I want to make a actual, like, you know, Devis Moriarty Pinterest. You know, every now and then I'm actually making a thing. What is it? I don't want to share yet. Again, it's like of my IRL name. I don't want to share my IRL name. Sorry. But I had like a... Oh, okay, I understand. Sorry. No, it's okay. There we go. I just had one pin saved for me. Why did it hid? Why did everything disappear? Come on. Because like we are drawing Whipping Bell, so I believe characters supposed to have like plump lips. And actually today I found a nice photo of it. I love making Pinterest boards, yeah. I have so many. What I would give for a IRL pic of you dressed up as your Vtuber. Oh my. You'll have to wait really long time for this to happen. I have too many. Nah, there's never too many. Actually, I have in plan to make something like that as a special. It's really sad. Whips out Photoshop. It's really sad how overrun Pinterest has become with AI art. I find something pretty. Look at it more closely, Bam AI. I've seen him cosplaying his VTuber model, Mal. Wait, did you? No, you didn't. You're just the sweetest thing ever. I love you. But with glasses on. If I was a VTuber, I would absolutely cosplay my model Mal. Yeah, but you know, I is scary. There's started images popping up, which I can instantly tell if it's AI. New flux model or something. Damn. To be fair, I never have any issues with like AI, with like pointing out AI, such as a Babiniku. I've seen Babiniku several times. AI art always make me wonder what the original art looked like. I mean, you'll never know because it's like a data mush. The newest thing is that AI can make speed paint time lapses, yeah. I've seen some of those. You can still kinda say that it was done by AI. No, I want this to be more rounded. And not really as close, yeah, exactly, like this. The speed painting thing is scary. I wouldn't say so. There are so many different things actually that are pointing out to be AI. You know what's worse? Are using AI for things it should not be used for. Yeah, that's exactly what's the worst thing. Like medical, legal, etc. stuff, yeah. Literally, I've been looking at the models on ChatGPT, right? Because at work I'm sometimes using it. Sometimes. So generally, it's like, did I mention how lucky I am to call you a friend? No. Are you? If only everyone moves to Vision ASAP before their data is used. Or Kara ASAP before their data is used, yeah. There was an AI image recognizer which recognized if there is a tumor on the picture. It turns out it didn't recognize the tumor. But if there is a ruler on the picture, because in the training data, there are rulers on the picture with tumors, I see. Yeah, because like each like tumor needs to be also measured, right? So, but it's not the only thing where you get the ruler actually. Yes, extremely. You've become very special to me. I'm forever grateful for your kindness. Always have a special place in my heart. I love you. Aww. Thank you, Skylar. I really appreciate that. building of the parasocial. Damn. I want her to be an elf, actually. Let's give her elf ears. Elf girls. Let's go. Actually, I don't know why, but when I've read Let's Go Elf Girls, I've actually immediately reminded myself about the post of people when Elon Musk said that he found out a way to start making the cat girls for people, and like people like actually lost their minds because of it. And after that, I've got a thought of that one episode of Batman where freaking Joker becomes like a king or something, and Scarecrow takes off the Batman's mask. Joker is like... and Joker literally went, Bruce Wayne? Wait, no, this is actually a good moment to bring something up. Where is my electric car, Bruce? I've paid so much for a car you've promised by the end of 2013. Where is it? That's such a funny comic, yeah. Let's go, Cut Girls. I love that one, yeah. So many happening there. To be fair, I haven't really... China Robotic Expo is scary too. Yeah, they've done like so much. You know what's scary? They've managed to create artificial sun. I mean, at one side it's actually really cool, because if they are going to be capable to create artificial sun, they can actually create sun, S-U-N. They were actually capable to hold it for like 20 minutes. Isn't it just plain old fusion? Yes, but create a fusion so condensed in spherical form that would literally develop like millions degrees of Celsius and still be able to hold it in a place. So it's like, you know, that's what's scary. They've actually were capable to like hold that fusion on such work. Yeah, that's how fusion reactors work. I hate it when you're right. Because you're always right. But like, seriously, no one before like went in to develop anything like that, so it's kind of scary. It's also really cool. Let me munch on some slim jeans because I have like a small part. We're almost done with the sketch though. Actually, that's scary. You know what's scary? Ever since I've started to not really use my construction to the levels I've been using it before, I feel like my artwork's actually improved. Yeah, I had the same thing. Actually, I've started not really use the construction since I've started drawing Pokemon as humans again. By the way, how much do a normal chibi drawing go for? It depends. Here's the thing. General price range? It depends. Here's the thing. You want to start with very small prices and start actually advertising that, hey, I'm drawing with this small prices. I just want to fill up my schedule, right? Because you want to fill up your board. You want to have as many first commissions as possible. So throughout the month you are making them, so more and more people are starting to actually... So you're starting to develop the brand, right? And more people actually want to order stuff from you. So the more and more clients you have, you are going to start get more and more, you know, influenced. So generally, when you are starting to get like a lot of those commissions, you want to start rising the price, right? So you are starting to rise the price, so less you start to get less commissions, but people are still going to commission you, so you are starting to make things smaller, right? So it starts to be like every month you start to like kind of earn the living wage, for example, or something similar. It takes time. Per emoji, chibi emoji, I wouldn't say chibi emoji, $10 for chibi emoji, like only one would cost like, for example, $1 or 50 cents at start, and then you can start rising it, but I would never pay, no one would ever pay like $10 for just emoji. Like full chibi, okay, $10 at start seems fair price, and then you are starting to rise the prices. It also depends like if it's going to be your main thing or not, because remember that some things are going to go for different. I would recommend starting with one certain thing, and then you are going to start getting commissions for one thing, right? And then you are going to add another thing. So let's say you are starting with like the Twitch emotes, right? So you are making like rosters of Twitch emotes. For example, your character here, YCH, right? For sure you've seen them if you ever were like on Vision or something like this. So YCHs are quite often something that people are looking for. So you are going for like 5, 10, 25 pack, right? Really cool thing, like, oh, here's 25 pack if you want. Those are all of the emojis I'm offering. So you're like first drawing some templates, and then you are posting those templates with like bunch of you know, watermarks, right? Just so no one would steal your templates, and then like throwing in some like random emojis made out of that. So generally you have like different offers for those emoticons, and people are going to start ordering from there, right? So you're making the shortage of that, rising those prices, but you are opening the new listing. So you are starting to, for example, you see what is selling the best. So, 5 emojis are not selling that much, 25 are not selling that much, 10 pack is the best seller. You are deleting 5 and 25 packs, leaving the 10 pack, and you're opening a new listing, working the same way, and you're working up the same thing. So you're starting to post, hey, here are my character designs, YCHs, whatever, and you are once again gathering as many commissions as possible, and then you're rising the price range again just to minimize it. But then you have like another hook for people, because now, hey, this person is doing really good emojis, right? They are going on there, oh, he's also making like character arts, that's cool, right? Because someone came to your like shop from the emoji, right? So this is how it works. You want to make like, you know, I like to call it accordion effect. So it's like you are stretching things, shortening things, stretching things, shortening things, and by the end of the day you get like huge amount of listings, and people have like certain like field they want to go for. But also like the more areas you go around, the worse. You know why? Because you want to still keep everything thematical. As a matter of fact, a lot of like huge, let's say, commission pages are made by the same people, right? So let's say one person has like 5 stores, which are huge because they've used the same tactics to grow it. So they are growing like 5 different pages with 5 different thematics. So like here's like Vtuber related stuff, so like character designs, modeling, rigging, etc. Here's like a streaming setup, so like emojis, yada yada yada. So generally this is like the entire idea of like how those are working generally, right? So I can just sit down, make like character setup, right? So I'm going to drop my prices, like here's 5 here's like $5 for sketch. Do you think, like, let's say sketches on the level that I'm making for Pokemon as humans, right? And I can just throw them in there. like those character designs, and like people are going to look at it and like those are really good. For example, right? Someone is going to look at it, they are going to like the style, they are going to say this is really good. It's $5, let's go. And I'm going to get like 50 different, you know, commissions. So 50 different commissions is like 500 USD at this point. Theoretically, right? But then I see like it's 50 commissions for that. All according to market demand, exactly. So if you really want to get into that, you really have to understand everything. You have to like really understand like huge amount of like what's exactly going on in there, because not that many people are going to sit down and commission like illustrations of random anime characters they like, for example. It's like mostly it's for the NSFW content, which I may or may not get to do under a different account. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much to it. There are so many different techniques that you can grow your brand, because generally you're growing a brand at this point with your artworks. You want to start on like Pinterest, Kara, Twitter. You can start sending some fan arts to people, and if they are really good quality, people are going to look at them, right? On Pinterest it's really good to grow stuff because you can just throw in. And let's say I'm going to start on my, let's say Devis Moriarty Pinterest channel account on Pinterest. I'm going to start throwing those, and I'm literally going to start linking the streams to those like Pokemon design making streams. They're going to come in and, for example, subscribe because they've came into the channel. They see that someone is like doing something like that. Easy as that. So that's another tip for you. If you want to get some, like a really nice traction, go for the Pinterest, really. Sorry that I'm speaking with full mouth, but I really want to finish those Slim Jims. Let's say Vtuber fan arts, anime character fan arts, right? So you're going to bring different stuff. Also, anime gets like the most thing, like the most attention. So you want to go for anime styles, and quite often you want to go for very specific anime styles too. So this is generally how it goes. Come to think of it, sometimes I'm thinking like, did I actually done a good thing to like retract from making commissions? Because I was actually doing a lot of commissions back in the days, like actually a lot of commissions. And I've been also, at the same account, I was also doing like NSFW commissions and stuff, but I was not really taking much. Now a commission every now and then comes in with like, every now and then, like once a year or something. Because they've started all over again as a Devis Moriarty. But also RKRB, market is the same. It never changes. You never go for like market demand. as much. You want to see what's popular, but like, for example, if you really look at it, it's always the same thing popular. That's the beauty of internet. Because even if someone doesn't spend like 2 years in certain community, it doesn't mean that new people don't come in, you know? So for example, if you are going to start making, let's say, fan arts for certain anime series, you're going to still get more and more traction because, for example, this community doesn't really have much going on as of now. But for example, after a month or so, there's like 50 people coming in. Those 50 people are bringing more people and the community is alive once again. It's very difficult to kill a community. The only way to do that is like literally wiping the community from the site. This is the only moment when that happens. So like, generally speaking, you can really go for anything. Even for NSFWs, like, if we really go for that topic, like, every single niche has the constant, like, people that come in, and there are always new people that come in. Because, for example, they want to try out new stuff, or they fell in for liking for that kind of stuff, or something like this. So, generally, like, on the internet you can still do whatever, but you have to keep in mind the demand you go for, because the demands are actually split. So you want to know the market in like, what are your options, what are your possibilities, you know? So let's say, I don't know, VTubers, right? So you go for VTubers and you are drawing VTubers, so what's next? It's not like people are going to stop liking VTubers all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Like, every single one of them is going to have to stop, like, all activities. There's like Crony or other VTubers, like literally Hololive. Niji Sanji is still like around somewhere, but you still have like more and more VTubers that are coming in. Like, for example, look at that. I've been doing character art, so character designs, etc. for a really long time now, in a row. Like, I haven't had much like, oh, let's make this illustration, let's do that. No, I've sat down, okay, I want to spend more time on character designs only. Why? Because I've decided to actually keep growing my channel. This year, actually. So from like 100, and I believe 80 something, we're nearly reaching 400 at this point. And I'm really happy to have every single one of you here, really. I'm really happy. I want to get back to making illustrations at some point, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to make character designs anymore. So it's like, I just want to slowly roll with character designs, get things in, because I've started changing my art style. So to change my art style, I have to take things step by step, so you see how much my characters differ from how they were looking back in the days, right? My realism times, for example. Let me even show you those times, because I still have artworks of that. Let me show you. For example, right? This is also first anime style that we've had, right? Different than anything that you see right now, at least. Or this artwork, for example. Smoxty, thank you for subscribing, welcome to the family. or for example this, right? So you see how much my style changed over time, like just compare. And it doesn't mean that I don't have any more of those options, right? Like for example, anime, also anime. So you see how much my anime styles changed between each other. From blasphemy to palworld. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Ah, that was a copy sound. So this is, for example, my attempt on Caravaggio technique in digital art. So I've literally just took the... Literally, you can... I've took the actual oil painting technique, translated this into digital, and I've drawn Devis in this style in digital. Yeah, it's still possible. So like, exactly. It's visible on the Aria? Yeah, sure, actually. Let me show you, like, between the two versions of Aria. This is the Aria in the current style. Wait, can I actually find the old Aria? I might not be. I've deleted it. But let me show you like different character. Because this is literally the same style that the previous one was. Isn't there like 3 versions? Yeah, I don't have any of those. I have only the newest one. So this is Nathaniel, right? This is how the first version of Arya looked like too. The same style. Now look at this. So you see like how much I've improved in my anime style. So this is still possible for anyone. Hi Lou, glad to have you here, welcome back. So generally, right? The best thing, you know what's the best thing? I've done all of this anime. Got less uniform, textures less shiny, yeah. Exactly. Faces have now different shapes, for example. Exactly. I don't have monoface syndrome anymore, too, etc. So like, you know what's the best thing? I've done all of this progress in this year. I've started learning anime style on higher thing. So to say, I've done all of this since January. This whole work I've done to achieve this style was since January. So you can see what almost a year can bring. And what's the even more different idea? Is that hard to make anime style? No, really not. A lot, like, I believe in March I found what style I want to go for. So you can say that I've done this whole jump since March, actually. So it's like even by the end of the March, to be fair. So like early April, late March, something like this. So this is more or less the proper push. It took me personally more time because I had to relearn a lot of things. Because I've been for most of my life a realism artist. Realism is way different than anime style. But no, it's not. So how to develop your own style? You want to actually look around and see what style is actually. Style is stylization. So generally you want to kind of understand the basic ideology behind and rules behind realism. You don't have to learn it though, just the ideology, right? Like how the structure goes, etc. And then you want to see like, oh, this artist makes really cool noses. I want to make those noses. Learn them. This artist makes really cool eyes. Take them. I really like how this artist makes the mouths, for example. Draw the mouths the same way. You can mishmash everyone's style and make your own style this way. This is literally going the same way. So you can either go for someone's art style, right? Like, for example, I do. I have my own iteration of Rinotuna's art style. Because we actually have more or less the same idea. He also is coming from realism, and I really liked the oil painty like textures. So I've saw his art style and I fell in love, right? So I've went for his art style because he already come up with solutions for my problems. So I just go to his art styles, go to his artworks, streams, etc. And I just look up how he is making his own artworks. So I can actually find the solutions. And then what's the best part, I can actually still personalize it and make a twist on his solutions that are going to work better for me. So this is actually how is this whole thing operating. Another thing is that actually you can do whatever, like for anime styles, stylization, etc. Just if you feel that this is simpler for you to draw and it keeps up with the basic idea of what you want to go for, so anime style, right? You want to, because for example, let's say like families of the styles, right? Because let's say anime styles is like the family of the specific like versions of the art styles. So you want to also understand the rules of that family you are going for. So as I've had the realism, I've understood like Leonardo da Vinci's way of painting. I've understood Caravaggio style, etc., etc. So over here I went for Rino because he already had all the solutions I needed. And you can go forth, like, it's really not that hard. There's a lot of learning, sure, but if you have like certain like road to go for with that, you are going to learn fast. Anime styles are very versatile and can look very different, so it's all about finding your preferences. Exactly. My art style takes inspiration from a bunch of art style I love. Exactly. So this is the mishmash I've done. I see. So yeah. Sorry, I really had to talk about this. Really sorry. You know that I'm passionate about art. I can talk about art the entire 2 hours without even drawing. I just wanted to eat a Slim Jims. And I ended up ranting about making art styles. Sorry. That's why I draw lol. The anatomy on my drawings are so wonky. This is what I get for not bothering to flip the canvas now. I don't flip canvas anyway. It's all about practice. I've never really went for the rotating the canvas. I'm just sure of the fact that my artworks are done well. Look. Let's flip him. See? Not really a difference. Same here. Not really that big of a difference. I do when I'm making a finished piece, but these were just supposed to be random doodles that I decided to color today. So over here you don't really see much difference anyway too. And over here also you are not going to see any difference whatsoever. See? And I'm simply just not rotating the canvas, never. I don't recommend doing that, really. Like, so many people can say, oh yeah, but this is how you see your mistakes. No, it's not. You're just wasting your time. You as an artist supposed to actually train your eye to see the mistakes while doing them. Take your time, draw for a while, like 30 minutes. Take a break, come back to the artwork, look at the artwork, you're going to start noticing things. Analyze your own artworks, learn from your own mistakes. Draw, then after a week come back to the drawing and you're going to start actually noticing things. The issue is that you actually have to sit down and analyze them. You have to like bring in like self-criticism, critical thinking, right? This is literally the best thing you can go for. Otherwise, yeah, you are just wasting. In my eyes, rotating canvas was always a waste of time. I've tried. It was taking too much time. And wasn't really doing anything for me. You don't always make the face. Yeah, flipping canvas always scared me of my mistakes. So that what you just said can also tell a lot about you. Like, you're scared of making a mistake. This kind of thinking is actually causing you to first burning you out really quickly, and to making you commit more mistakes than you actually think. I just flip while I'm inking, then flip it back, but to each their own direction. Lol. Hi Exo, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it has going. Welcome, welcome. How is it going, buddy? How is it going? Yeah, trying not recognizing my mistake actually making me procrastinate and worse than my practices, exactly. I'm great, and yeah, I'm perfect. What Pokemon is it today? Whipping Bell. The grass Pokemon. What's wrong with checking if there are mistakes? Nothing. The issue is with the way how you are checking your mistakes, because even if you are going to flip the canvas, you're not going to spot the mistakes. So it's like kind of a waste of time. You're actually supposed to check for your mistakes, but it shouldn't really discourage you. Like, oh, I've made a mistake again, etc. This is like very toxic thinking that every artist falls into after a while of checking those mistakes. But like the issue is, like, the thing is to sit down and actually, okay, I'm making too many of the same mistakes. I have to do something about this. And you're sitting down and you're drawing those goddamn hands every single day, for example. Like a whole page every single day until you learn as they exercise, because you can every now and then you can actually make like exercising drawings. So you are actually like sitting down and making the exercises to keep your brain in like creative thinking and actually start pushing things. I noticed that I can find more mistakes in what I make than others, or others just don't want to point out all the mistakes in what I do because afraid of hurting or something. To be fair, there are people who don't notice a lot of things, and there are people who are skipping certain stuff. So for example, like what I'm doing quite often, I'm generally, when I'm pointing things out, right, I'm skipping things that can be easily changed just by practice. So you're, for example, oh, you are on a good road, I'm not going to influence you because you are on a good road already. So just practice that thing, gain experience on that. Right? So this is how it goes. If you see something and I'm not pointing this out, you can kind of pick up that you're actually making a you're on a good route, you just need to gain experience on it, for example. Or for example, then we have the idea that sometimes I'm too tired. Yeah, but pointing out stuff helps because that's how people know where to pay more attention on where is the opportunity to improve. Yes, but let's say, oh, okay, I see that your hands are okay, you just need to gain experience on it, and I'm pointing out, hey, your hands are not good. What you are going to do, where you are going to try to improve, you're going to actually scratch the entirety of what you already learned and relearn things. It's not like you are going to sit down and keep pushing at it, right? So if you're on a good road, when you are going to draw, you are going to gain experience on it, ergo you are going to actually start drawing. So for example, if you are later on, after let's say 2 months, I see that you've picked up certain mistake while drawing hands, then I'm going to point it out. Because there are mistakes and lack of experience, right? So it's like, I'm not pointing things out when there's a lack of experience, but I'm pointing out the actual mistakes. So like, oh, actually, in your construction, the legs are too short, which is causing the character to look wonky, for example. Right? Oh, so I have to understand how this works. But I'm usually giving tips like, so you can generally look at your character's legs and measure things out. So like from like the entire thigh going up to the knee is like as tall as your torso going up to the shoulders. And from the knee to your feet, it's literally the same length, right? And like you're starting to code this in, right? Whoa, I just noticed one more till 400 subs. Damn. On 500 we are actually having a giveaway of an illustration. Yeah, it might be actually I believe so too. Because the character is like standing en face without having the perspective like actually influencing it, kinda. Or at least it so looks like this. So yeah, all this rant is doing is reminding me I need your brush back up on my anatomy drawings. I restart it anyways. Keep at it, Mike. Keep at it. Make it even sized. Yeah. I have been meaning to do so, but I just haven't. I mean, it's okay, like, you know, sometimes we need a break. Sometimes we need a break. For example, every now and then I'm taking a break from drawing only the anime, and in my private time I'm drawing realism again. And I have to say, actually, making all of those like anime drawings, to be fair, unironically improved my realism too. It's crazy if you think about it, but actually, it did. So yeah, generally that's like the idea. Considering pausing a model in Blender, drawing over the construction using that as a base, that's going to work perfectly. That's going to work perfectly, really. Go for it. I need to make a template character first anyways to see if it can be easily animated. I mean, this, yeah, template character is something that I'm always making for my attempts, actually. I wish I had the patience to animate. Animating, yeah, it requires a lot of patience, but actually you can, there are tricks for that. Just try to, at first, make longer drawing, like try to gain patience by making longer drawing, possible, like longer drawing sessions, there you go. Well, Devin, so I'm gonna take a nap. Nice to see you again, as always. Bye. Bye bye. Kisses. Take care. Sleep well. Just want to make it somewhat human shaped to see how the shoulders, elbow, other joints work. So this one actually turns to be a bit more spicy than I've anticipated at first. And I'm a little sick too. Aww. Rest well. Take some meds too, to ease out sleeping during the sickness. And drink a lot. If you have the possibility, try to squeeze out like some actual juices from fruits. From lemon actually. Like natural lemon juice is really good for those. Yeah, that's going to help you a lot. And if you are going to feel worse, please go to the doctor. Whenever I get sick, I start chugging emergency lol. ACC. To be fair, I feel a bit under weather myself, but actually that ain't anything that would, you know, beat me up. I'm eminent after all. Let's go. Works well. Okay. Let's make some differences here. Okay. There you go. Perfect as always. Let's go. This is going to be actually kind of cut out version. I don't really want to make a full sketch of the body. I mean, I don't want to make a full body. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Mood. Exactly. Okay. Anything like a tight dress is going to be looking good on her. Kinda. Hey, actually, we are still under 2 hours, and I've actually finished. Damn. Oh, lol. Yeah. Don't know if it's intentional. What is which thing you're not sure of? But I'm associating the Pokemon with her dress now. Yeah, this is intentional actually. Kinda. Like same thing for the driver here, right? Like the outfit is actually the Pokemon. Same for the Umbreon. Imagine making her like an amputee because the Pokemon doesn't have legs. Why does it kinda make sense? Okay. Done. The sketch is done. Alrighty. Ooh, we did it. Another stream, another Pokemon. I'm really happy to actually have this. And I've noticed that my kind of line quality is better now. That's a good sign. I have to sit down and actually give the gray tones to rest of the Pokemons too. Yeah, nah. Yep. Let's keep it like that. Okay. Just use some time to make the line correction, kinda. I don't like how it went. I really like what is happening with my style. But we are going to end here, folks. Thanks Zega, thanks Matt for being active in the chat on Twitch. Thanks Blaze, Smoxty, Gavin, Ruby, RX, Skylar, Lou, and Exho for being active in the chat on YouTube. Also, thank you all lurkers that appeared here for at least this 1 second. And as always, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next